Hey guys, Lacey and Steve here with Duo Reacts. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. We are watching Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 7. And this one is called The Bear and the Maiden Fair.
The Bear and the Maiden Fair.
And so last episode was a good one, The Climb. That's one of my favorite episodes of Season 3, so... we get a lot of information, and Littlefinger has his moment in the spotlight with the speech.
Yes.
But I do have some questions for you here from the fans. From Heather Elaine.
Heather.
She wants to know, what does Steve think about Robb's decision to cut Lord Karstark's head off and deciding to ask Frey for help after not living up to his promise? Do you agree with Robb's decision on both of those counts?
Well, I think he was told not to do that.
Yeah, pretty much everybody told him not to do that.
So I have a feeling that could come back to haunt him. We'll have to see how it plays out.
We
from
know
from the question he asked, I would say it was the wrong decision.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, he's already lost all of the Karstarks, which apparently made up about half of his army.
Mm-hmm.
They took off. They're like, you cut our Lord's head off, we're done.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that was definitely proven to be a mistake. And now he's asking Lord Frey for help. And they're, what we saw in the last episode, they're wanting this whole list of things to make up for him not living up to his word. But the next question is from Irva Cambo.
Irva,
I have a question for Steve. Do you believe what happened in King's Landing has changed Sansa's character, or do you believe it is still hard for her to enter the Great Game? I think this is a couple questions kind of wrapped into one. Do you believe she was wrong by not going away with the Hound? In Season 1, Episode 1, it was clear she wanted to marry a prince and be queen someday. Do you believe she is still wanting that after what happened? So it's kind of a Sansa-based question.
Okay, so I think it's definitely changed her. Mm-hmm. And do I think she's out of the game? Absolutely not.
Okay.
It may look that way and appear that way. I don't think it's that way.
Okay.
I think she's a lot smarter than what she gives on. She's just going through circumstances that are probably hard to understand at her age.
Right.
But she's getting smarter. And yeah, I think she'll be fine. She'll be fine. But she's going to go through hell a little bit, I think.
Okay. And do you believe she was wrong by not going away with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think
you think she should have went with him?
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. She absolutely should have gone with him, because I believe the Hound when he says, I won't hurt you, I'll take you home.
Right.
Like, you can tell that he cares about her. But looking at it from her point of view, this guy is...
Her going with the Hound might have saved a lot of lives, too.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I look at it through her point of view. Like, this guy is the sworn knight to the crown, to King Joffrey. She didn't feel like she could trust him,
Well, true.
True.
And she probably went with her...
She went with
understanding of him.
Yeah, and like she really had no choice, because where is she gonna be safest? She doesn't know, with this guy that she can't trust, out on the road, who Lord knows where. True. Or here, where it's just probably just as bad. Mm-hmm. But
I think it's worse there.
Yeah. Okay, Jedi Master Godby.
Jedi Master.
I have a question for Steve. Is there any background or secondary characters that you think might come to the forefront as the story progresses?
Yeah, I do feel like if they're featured at any point, they're going to be significant or play a significant role at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
Or change some kind of outcome of maybe a battle or.
So, like, when you're watching the show, you're paying attention to all the characters, not just the big ones.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to figure their angle.
Right. Okay. I think that pretty much answers it. And then the last question that we have on here is from Brian Burton. And Brian wants to know, from both of us, who's the most beautiful females and males on the show? I know it's a superficial question, but aren't we all just a little bit superficial every now and again? So who do we think are the most attractive people on the show?
Well, that old man that was touching that girl's butt, he's hot.
Walter Frey? I was thinking Craster, like, oh my gosh, that dude right there. Sam, yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a fluffy teddy bear every once in a while,
So, Danny's absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
I think everyone would say that. She's
absolutely.
A beautiful person.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Witch, she's pretty good looking.
Melisandre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Cersei's good looking, but God, I can't stand her.
Okay.
So, a couple good looking ones, and I'll let you go ahead and pick apart the males.
Well, we need to know who you think is a good looking guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I just told you Frey.
Okay. All right.
Direwolf. The male direwolf is hot.
Ghost. There you go. Ghost. Yeah, for me, I would say the most attractive females on the show. Of course, Daenerys. I mean, she would probably be the most beautiful, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah? She's sitting right back of me.
Cersei, I mean, just taking away everything else. Let's just be superficial and look at the looks here. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, if she just sat there, she'd be pretty.
And let's see who else. I would have to say Missandei. She's very beautiful, and she's the translator that Danny just bought.
Okay.
Or didn't really buy technically, but she's very beautiful. As far as the males, I would say.
Oh, here we go. The list.
I mean, Jon Snow would have to top my list on looks, in the looks department. Jaime, good looking guy. And Gendry.
Hand or no hand?
Gendry is a good looking guy. What?
Go ahead.
Hand or no hand? Yep, I'm not looking at his hands, okay? I'm looking at his face. But yeah, I would say those are some of the the better looking people in the show, but everybody to me has their own things about them.
Not Drogo?
Well, I was trying to think of people that are current, Drogo would have been at the top of my list in season 1.
Even
based
dead.
On looks. Based on looks alone, Drogo, that's my dude right there. Like, I will marry you too, like, come on. He'll be my second husband.
Joffrey's hot.
Oh my gosh, I forgot Joffrey. He is like way too hot for anybody though. Like
he would be a great companion.
He is like, he's way out of my league.
In fact, I'm gonna get my daughter and introduce her
to Joffrey.
Oh
my geez, no.
Gonna touch my crossbow.
You're just gonna keep going on and on with that, aren't you?
I'm gonna impress you. Feel it. Look at it. Oh.
I wish I was 17 again, Joffrey. He'd be like. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. But.
All 85 pounds.
Well, yeah. Well, I get that.
His head weighs 20 of it.
Oh, Joffrey. Poor Joffrey. Poor Joffrey.
All right, I'm done body shaming Joffrey, so.
You're done body shaming him?
Yep.
It was just an episode or two ago where...
He's a great actor for a kid.
Oh, no, he's a great actor.
Yeah,
he's he's really good at making people hate him.
Oh, yeah, with the demon eyes and everything.
With the demon...
And that incestuous body.
With those demon eyes. All right. We're getting off track. Let's get to...
I think we're right on track.
Let's get to watching. All right, here we go. Her little head just randomly popping in frame.
Really, Khaleesi?
She's like, okay, so I'm gonna just sit right here. You gonna dance too, Khaleesi?
And reaction video as seen by a dog.
Because she's like, I'm just gonna sit here right in front.
Right down. Alright, you later.
You and your rose. Is that how you lot do your fighting? You march down the road, banging drums and waving banners?
Most of the time, yes.
How do the men holding the banners fight?
Well, it's the rhythm.
What do you mean? Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Well, you need help remembering that. When Mance gives the signal and we hit Castle Black, we won't be banging on drums to let them know we're coming.
Drums?
Yeah.
Drums.
No, you're just gonna light the biggest fire the North's ever seen to let them know you're coming.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
He knows something.
She's right, you don't.
He knows how to please his woman.
And her grandchild.
What now?
What?
Yeah, okay.
Are you certain?
What?
Did she take a pregnancy test?
Wait, how does she know?
You're my queen.
Wait, how many periods have you missed?
Little prince or princess inside me.
Maybe one of each.
Don't get greedy.
You go inside slowly. Don't jam it in like you're sparing a piggy. Come on! Hey, come on.
He's getting advice from Tormund there on
Think he loves you, is that it?
You would, if you were mine. I tell you that you're beautiful, fierce, wild. I'll be good to you. You love him.
so that's why he don't like Jon.
Because he's pretty, is that it?
He's jealous.
You like his pretty hair and his pretty eyes.
He's jealous.
You think pretty's gonna make you happy? You won't love him so much when you find out what he really is.
Growing up at Winterfell, all I ever wanted was to escape. I'm stupid. Stupid little girl with stupid dreams who never learned.
Come walk with me.
He's a Lannister.
Far from the worst Lannister, wouldn't you say?
I'm sorry. Here I am complaining to you.
My son will be king. Sons learn from their mothers. I plan to teach mine a great deal.
We'll have to.
If it's the pain you're worried about.
I'm not afraid of the pain. Not after what Joffrey's done to me.
What is it then? He's rather good looking, even with the scar. Especially with the scar.
He's a dwarf. And Loras.
Some women like tall men. Some like short men. I've heard he's quite experienced.
And that's a good thing.
It can be. We're very complicated, you know. Pleasing us
A
takes
lot of
practice.
sex talk going on.
How do you know?
Wildlings, Sansa,
Did your
Yeah.
mother teach you?
a lot of hookup information.
Yes, sweet girl. My mother taught me.
I guess make
She's a child.
light out of a
She's
bad
taller than
situation,
you.
I guess.
A tall
You know.
child. What's the youngest
Sansa,
you've ever
you'd
had?
probably be better
Not
off
that young.
with
How much
Tyrion
older?
than Joffrey.
100%.
You're a lord, she's a lady. You and Shay keep her. Wed one, bed the other. All you have to do is get a son in the Stark girl. He'll be Lord of Winterfell one day. You can rule the North in his name. You'll have 2 women and a whole kingdom of your own.
2 women to despise me, and a whole kingdom to join them.
You want to fuck that Stark girl. You just don't want to admit it.
I don't pay you to put evil notions in my head. The ones already there don't need company.
You pay me to kill people who bother you. Evil notions come free.
Oh, Big Daddy Lannister.
He never leaves that throne.
He just sits there all day like, yeah. He looks so annoyed all the time. Like, that's just his constant expression. Annoyance.
Your Grace,
Grandfather?
you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I'd like to report on the meetings of my small council.
You're welcome to attend the meetings of your small council, Your Grace. Any or all of them.
I've been very busy. Many important matters require King's attention.
Of course.
You've been holding the council meetings in the Tower of the Hand instead of the small council chamber.
I have, yes.
May I ask why?
Well, the Tower of the Hand is where I work. To walk from there to here would take time. Time I could otherwise spend productively.
So if I wanted to attend a council meeting, I would now have to climb all the stairs in the Tower of the Hand.
He's gonna smack him.
We could arrange to have you carried.
Tell me about the Targaryen girl.
As he's towering
In the east.
over him.
And her dragons.
Because we have been told as much by the many experts who serve the realm by counseling the king on matters about which he knows nothing.
But I haven't been counselled.
You are being counseled at this very moment.
I should be consulted about such things.
From now on, I will see to it that you are appropriately consulted on important matters. Whenever necessary.
And that's it.
Do you see the smirk on his
Yeah, I
face,
saw
though,
it.
as he was walking away?
Yunkai. We don't need Yunkai, Khaleesi. Taking the city will not bring you any closer to Westeros or the Iron Throne.
How many slaves are there in Yunkai?
200,000, if not more.
Wow.
And we have 200,000 reasons to take the city.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy coming up with his slaves carrying
His
him.
entourage.
His entourage, looking at everybody like...
He's got a good drummer, though.
Really?
Now comes the noble Rasdalmo Eras of that ancient and honourable house, master of men and speaker to savages, to offer terms of peace. Noble lord, you are in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, queen of the Andals and the First Men, Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, breaker of chains and mother of dragons.
You may approach. Sit.
Ancient and glorious is Yunkai. Our empire was old before dragons stirred in old Valyria. Many an army has broken against our walls. We shall find no easy conquest here, Khaleesi.
Good. My and Slaight need practice. I was told to blood them early.
If blood is your desire, blood shall flow. There is far more than this awaiting you on the deck of your ship.
My ship?
Yes, Khaleesi. As I said, we are a generous people. You shall have as many ships as you require.
And what do you ask in return?
All we ask is that you make use of these ships. Sail them back to Westeros where you belong and leave us to conduct our affairs in peace.
I have a gift for you as well. Your life.
My life.
And the lives of your wise masters, but I also want something in return. You will release every slave in Yunkai. Every man, woman, and child should be given as much food, clothing, and property as they can carry as payment for their years of servitude. Reject this gift, and I shall show you no mercy.
You are mad. We are not Astapor or Karth. We are Yunkai. And we have powerful friends who would take great pleasure in destroying you. Those who survive, we shall enslave once more. Perhaps we'll make a slave of you as well. You swore me safe conduct.
I did. But my dragons made no promises, and you threatened their mother.
Take the gold.
Like, you won't be touching that.
Like, I think
You give it to
not.
me, remember? And I shall put it to good use. You'd be wise to do the same with my gift to you. Now get out.
To life.
As he's muttering under his breath.
They will not bend.
What happens to things that don't bend?
They break.
He's only had powerful friends.
True that.
Go get him, Khaleesi.
I know.
I'll do my duty by her.
While I empty her chamber pot and lick your cock when you're bored.
I swear to you, it will not be like that.
No? What will it be like?
Oh, she's so
I will
jealous.
buy you a good home, somewhere in the city. You will have fine clothes, guards to keep you safe, servants. Any children we might have will be well provided for.
Children? You think I want children who can never see their father? Who would be killed in their sleep if their grandfather found out about them?
Listen. Listen to me, my lady.
I'm not your lady.
You are. You'll always be my lady.
I'm your whore. And when you are tired of fucking me, I will be nothing.
Yeah, you got some decisions to make, buddy.
Your blood is noble.
You say
My father, he was some lord or...
Your father's house.
He's like, what?
Just a bastard.
The bastard of Robert of the House Baratheon. First of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men. Why do you think the Gold Cloaks wanted you? There is power in a king's blood.
To the Lannister raiding party.
How many?
No more than 20.
How far?
Less than a day's ride south.
Who?
A Lannister raiding party.
What do you say, boys? Time for a lion hunt?
But what about River Run? It's not south, it's west of here.
It will still be west of here 2 days from now.
You swore.
To take you home, and I will. But we need to do this first.
Kick only like wolf go. Won't do you no good.
Scared me. When I saw Rattler.
And then you're like, oh, it's the Hound. Is this the Hound?
It seems so.
Looks like it. Yep.
Don't you want us to see it? Oh, come on, let us see it. Everybody talks about it. We need to make him feel better. How can we make him feel better?
I have an idea.
I felt something. Oh, Greyjoy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Terrible timing. But I was getting jealous. Well, should you see this cock everyone's always going on about? Your famous cock must be very precious to you. Would you say it's your most precious part?
That's pretty important.
No mercy, please! Please, mercy! Mercy! This is mercy. I'm not killing you, just making a few alterations. No!
That's a sick bastard.
You know what he's doing?
I think I know. Cut his unit off.
Well, that's what he's saying he's gonna do.
Would you like girls who swoon, Jon Snow? Oh, a spider! Save me, Jon Snow! My dress is made of the purest silk from Tra-la-la-la-lally Day.
I'd love to see you in a silk dress.
Would you?
So I could tear it off you.
Well, you rip from a pretty silk dress. I'll blacken your eye.
I know it. If you attack the wall, you'll die. All of you.
Just the craziest stuff turns her on, doesn't it?
What? You're telling me I'm going to
You're
die?
You're going to die.
I'm yours. If we die, we die.
Explain something to you. When my father sees me, the first thing he's going to ask is what happened to my hand. And I'm going to tell him, this man chopped it off. I had no idea to tell him. This man saved my life. We'll return to Harry.
This man chopped it off.
Serious?
This is one shameful fucking performance. Stop running and fight!
She has a wooden sword.
So you've gone. You gave her a wooden sword. Only got one there. I'll pay that bloody ransom. Gold, sapphires, whatever you want. Just get her out of there. Oh, you lords and ladies. Still think that the only thing that matters is gold. This makes me happier than all your gold ever could. That makes me happier than all her sapphires. So go buy yourself a golden hand and fuck yourself with it.
I don't think so.
Unless you kill me.
She belongs to me. Lord Bolton's orders.
What do you think is more important to Lord Bolton? Getting his pet brother in order, ensuring time and Lannister gets his son back.
She saved her ass.
Again.
Jumped in there.
With
one-handed.
And no weapon of any kind.
Incredible.
So he just saved her ass again.
And she's going back with him.
She's going to King's Landing with him.
Sweet.
Yep. So what'd you think of this episode?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good. I like the ending of that. I mean...
Another instance where Jaime's kind of doing the right thing.
I hope this continues. I hope he sticks true to his word, and he's using his brain, like Tyrion, kind of to work little mini deals to save his ally, in Brienne.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah. Good episode.
Yeah, really good episode.
Right. Well, we don't have a whole lot to discuss at the end of this episode, so...
We are going to watch one again?
We're going to watch, we're going to watch another one tonight, so we're going to just kind of jump right into episode 8.
Yes.
At least so that we'll be ready for the episodes to come, because 9 and 10 you know, closing out a season. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and comment on this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and hit that notification bell to be reminded when we put up new videos. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.